Fort Wayne, born and raised. Went to Canterbury for all of my education, and then went down to Ohio for undergrad. So I'm a marketing person by trade, marketing major, information systems minor, and then I did a master's program in marketing analytics. Out of college, I got a job in big tech up in Wisconsin, and then once COVID hit, came back to Fort Wayne, got back into marketing, and did some work at a local agency. But after that, as I was still finishing up my master's degree, I got a great suggestion from my mom to do some volunteer work, and that got me into the National Crisis Text Line. I found a lot of fulfillment in that, and at one point I just kind of figured, gosh, I should probably get paid for some of this stuff. And so I started looking more on the social work side, and that got me to Big Brothers Big Sisters. I'm keen on a weekly basis to meet up with one of my friends, play video games online. Well, right now we're on a bit of a Minecraft binge, so it's just that time of the year. So of course, site-based is going to be just the lunch buddies, kindergarten through usually 5th grade, meeting once a week at school. So I'm going to be going to the schools, checking in with the littles. I'll be on the phone, checking in with the bigs, as well as doing intakes on new students, as well as matchups, and just answering any kind of questions I can with them. That's got to be the kids. They are hilarious. I'd asked a young lady what she likes to do at home for fun. It's a pretty standard question I like to ask. And she said, I like to count my money and be bored. And I said, be bored? Why would you want to be bored? And she said, well, that's when I get my best ideas. I was like, oh, incredible. What a good way of thinking. I loved that. So that was fantastic. They come up with the funniest stuff. I love talking to the kids. Probably the hardest thing in my role on the big side is, like I said, when they don't answer their phones. That can be remedied by calling them a lot, and also from a different number. Ask your other match support specialist to call. They've got a different number than you. But on the little side, it's sometimes the inability for me to help with an issue. It's hard not to want to help and reach out, but to just take in the information, and leave it to the big, who has that pre-established relationship, to step in and help. I'm a huge work-life balance guy. You will not be able to contact me at 2:01 p.m. My dial pad is on Do Not Disturb. Now, if you need me, my cell phone's available, but you don't need me, I promise. So no, keeping things separate. I'm all about the mental health, making sure that I feel good before I'm helping others. In fact, that was one of the big mottos at the National Crisis Text Line. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you have to make sure your cup is full before you help others. And I think that's something I take with me every day.